It's my second whiskey of the night. The first one was a Glenrothes 12, which surprised me. I initially got the Glenrothes 12 because it was one of those distilleries that had changed its packaging and changed its approach. Glenrothes used to just put out vintages, um, much like who else did the vintages before? Was it Balblair? Yeah, Balblair did the vintages, and Balblair went to age statements, and now Glenrothes also went to age statement, at least for the 12-year-old. So I thought, okay, I'd have to start doing those because I went after other whiskeys that had changed their approach, such as Old Pulteney. They changed their core range. They just shifted the whole thing, and so here was another um, distillery that shifted its core range, kind of. They used to have things like this. Um, they used to have things like this, the 12-year-old elixir, and they had another one called Superstition, and they had another one called Prophecy. And I was just at a shop the other night and found that I can still get elixir. They have plenty of it on the shelf, which is a good thing because I like elixir. I like elixir a lot. It's my favorite Jura of the old range. Now they changed the range. They had a 10-year-old, they had a 12-year-old, and the 10-year-old had a slightly peated bent to it, and the 12-year-old had a slightly more sherry bent to it. And both of them were bottled at 40% alcohol by volume, and they're okay as starter whiskeys. But you know, Jura is one of those distilleries that never quite. It's kind of an oddball. It'll have 4 or 5 that are not quite right, and one that is right. Uh, like in my opinion, the elixir. The elixir is right on. But then you have the superstition and the origin and the prophecy, which we're missing it just a little bit for me. Now, also, the 10 and the 12 were missing it a bit. I had to try them because they were another one of these distilleries that sort of changed its lineup. Here is another one from that lineup. The 7 Wood. This is bottled at 42% alcohol by volume. And the price was $99.99, so $100 Canadian. So was I ripped off or what? I don't know. So $10 for the goods and services for the liquor tax, plus $5 for the goods and services tax, plus a dime. So it was plus $99.99. That's not right. See again. $5 plus $10 plus a dime plus 99.99. That's better. 115.09 out the door, or 115.10 if you pay cash. I got this 16th of October 2020. Well, it was something new, something different, and I hadn't tried it yet. So, that's a Jura style bottle. 7 Wood. Oh, there's got to be a little pull tab somewhere, or a little triangular thing to stick my fingernail in. But, oh, there it is. It's very well camouflaged. Come on. Okay, now I got it. foil off of there. Oh, it's going to be another tight composite cork. Oh yeah, what does it say on here? Single malt Scotch whiskey, 7 wood, influenced by 7 select French and American oak barrels for a rare balance and depth with a hint of smoke. 750 mils, 42% alcohol by volume. Matured in American white oak, ex-bourbon, Limousin, Français, Allier, Vosges, Jupille, and Les Bertrange barrels. Wow. Influenced by 7 select French and American oak barrels for a rare balance and depth with a hint of smoke. Mahogany gold in color with an aromatic. Okay. They go into nosy notes and tasting notes. And so select French. Okay. And did I ever read this part? Probably. Welcome to Jura. A few miles off the west coast of Scotland, you'll find our island. Remote, sometimes wild, yet always beautiful. Home to 200 islanders, 1 road, 1 pub, and 1 distillery since 1810. This unique island malt has been our greatest endeavor and our greatest reward. Its creation, the heart of an unbreakable bond between our island, our people, and our whiskey. Jura's 7 wood, shaped by 7 separate oak woods. First fill, ex-bourbon American white oak, Limousin, Français, Allier, Vosges, Jupille, and Les Bertrange. I think I pronounced them right this time. Rare balance. Yeah, okay. They tend to repeat things a little bit. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Ooh, sheeting action. Droplets. Why do I bother? It's always the same. Oh. I'm getting spicy wood. It reminds me a little bit oh, that is nice. The wood or the woods involved here are exquisite. Now, were these used casks? I imagine. The Limousin and the Vosges and Jupille and what was the other one? It's spicy. And the spices I'm getting are wood spices. Not unpleasantly so. This reminds me a little bit of the Glenmorangie Nectar d'Or, maybe because of the French oak. Spicy. A little bit of a coffee mocha note, maybe. A little bit of a fruity something and spicy. What fruits? I think stone fruits. Things like apricots and peaches and spicy and somewhat fruity. I wonder what I'll get on the palate. Hmm. Hmm. It has a mouthfeel that as if it's not even there. How I really have trouble describing this. On the nose, I get some spices. I get some oak tannins. I get the oak again on the palate. I get a little bit of fruit. And now in the finish, I'm getting spices. I'm getting some white pepper. And some oak tannins. And a little bit of fruit. Stone fruits like peaches and nectarines and things like that. Maybe because it's a neck pour, it needs to open up. It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit fruity on the nose, but not so much on the palate. Yeah, I get wood. I get oak and spice. If there is vanilla and caramel coming from the ex-bourbon barrels, those are kind of covered over by the spices coming from the French oak. So the spice kind of cancels the caramel and vanilla. On the nose now I'm getting door planings, pencil shavings, which I wasn't getting quite so much of earlier. Now I'm getting more of that. French oak. I'm going to, I forgot my spoon, so I'm going to put a few drops of water in here from my finger. See what that gives me. Does that open up the nose a little bit? Makes it lighter. Just kind of waters it down. Doesn't bring anything extra out. Doesn't seem to. If anything, this made the spiciness of the wood even more spicy. Less fruit, more spice. I'm also getting a little bit more vanilla than I was before, but a lot more spice. The water has opened up the spice. So it's spicy all around. Spicy on the finish. Oak tannins, wood spice. Now I'm getting more stone fruits on the nose. It changes a bit as it goes along. This one I think needs time. I think it needs time. I'm going to see if it changes and gets better with time. But right now, it's disappointing for $115 Canadian. I think I should just stick to this one here, the 12-year-old elixir. That's my favorite Jura, and just about the only one I really like. And I've tried a lot of them. Slancheva.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.